If you thought celebrity drama couldn't get any wilder, you're in for a surprise. So grab your popcorn because this roller coaster ride of betrayal, loyalty, and chaos is going to keep you glued to the screen. To truly understand the gravity of this drama, we need to rewind and look at who Remy Ma and Papoose are and why their relationship mattered so much to the culture. Remy Ma, born Reminisce Mackey, is a respected figure in hip-hop. Rising from the gritty Bronx streets, she carved out a name for herself with raw lyricism and undeniable talent. She was once one of the most promising female rappers, but her career took a major hit when she was convicted for a shooting incident in 2007 and sentenced to 6 years in prison. While Remy was behind bars, Papoose stepped up in an extraordinary way. He didn't just visit. He cared for her son, kept her career alive through public support, and publicly vowed to be there when she got out. Their love story inspired many fans because it symbolized unwavering loyalty. In an industry often filled with broken relationships, their partnership was a beacon of hope and faithfulness. When Remy Ma was released, she came back stronger, delivering hits and reclaiming her place in hip-hop, with Papoose standing firmly by her side as her husband and supporter. For years, they were the couple everyone admired, the power couple of rap. However, no relationship is without its struggles, and for Remy Ma and Papoose, the cracks started to show. Rumors began swirling that their relationship was not as perfect as it seemed. There were whispers of infidelity, distrust, and tension behind closed doors. The internet is ruthless, and fans are always hungry for gossip. Social media accounts started leaking subtle hints, pictures, and ambiguous messages that sparked speculation. But nothing concrete had surfaced until the situation blew wide open last year. Enter 50 Cent, a figure who has mastered the art of social media shade and trolling. Known for his sharp wit and willingness to stir controversy, 50 Cent injected himself into the saga by targeting Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is not just any figure in this drama. She is a celebrated professional boxer, undefeated world champion, and an important voice in women's sports. Somehow, she found herself caught up in the middle of this hip-hop family feud. On Instagram, 50 Cent posted a cryptic message aimed directly at Claressa, warning her to keep it digital, essentially telling her to avoid escalating the drama in real life. He brought up Remy Ma's criminal past, specifically the 2007 shooting incident, implying that getting physical or taking this feud offline would be a huge mistake. This jab by 50 Cent acted as a spark in a powder keg, and Claressa wasn't about to let it slide. Known for being tough both inside and outside the ring, she responded with fierce words, calling out Remy Ma and 50 Cent with biting insults and threats. The tension escalated quickly, making the feud impossible to ignore. The real bombshell came when Remy Ma went public with what she claimed were leaked text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields. These weren't friendly or casual exchanges. The screenshots showed late-night texts filled with suggestive emojis, flirtatious comments, and cryptic conversations that many interpreted as proof of a secret relationship. This revelation caused a social media firestorm. Remy captioned the posts with a savage tone, accusing Papoose of being unfaithful and dumbing down by getting involved with Claressa. She accused Claressa of lying and being overly comfortable, even lounging on their couch, implying that the boxer had overstepped boundaries and invaded their personal space. Fans were shocked and divided. Some sided with Remy, praising her for exposing the truth. Others questioned whether this was a public attack meant to shame Papoose and Claressa. But the damage to the once powerful couple was done. Their private lives were now a public spectacle, and opinions were flying everywhere. Claressa Shields didn't back down after Remy's public post. She fired back with cutting remarks on social media, mocking Remy for what she called being a one-boyfriend woman, suggesting Remy had been involved with multiple partners herself. Claressa also questioned why Remy would tag her in posts if she wasn't the only woman in Papoose's life. The back and forth got uglier from there. Remy Ma, refusing to be outdone, responded with sharper insults, defending her fidelity and calling Claressa a liar. She accused Claressa of getting involved with Papoose because he couldn't let me go. Remy painted a picture of betrayal and heartbreak, saying Papoose was a taker, not a giver, and ended with a chilling message: "Don't worry, I saw everything, and the world will too." This public war of words was like watching a reality TV drama play out in real time, with millions of fans glued to their screens to catch every update. For a long time, Papoose remained mostly silent, letting Remy and Claressa do most of the talking. But eventually, he decided to step into the spotlight, and when he did, he made it clear he wasn't on Remy's side. Papoose claimed that Remy's outbursts were fueled by bitterness and refusal to accept the reality of their separation. According to him, he had asked for a divorce multiple times, but Remy was unwilling to let go. He accused Remy of spinning narratives to make herself look like the victim, and he took the opportunity to explain his side of the story. His revelations included allegations that Remy had been the one causing issues in the marriage, and he hinted at deeper, more serious conflicts between them. Things got even darker when Remy Ma made serious allegations about Papoose. She claimed to have audio evidence of him threatening to call the police on her, suggesting an abusive and toxic dynamic beneath the surface. These claims moved the feud from just being about infidelity and betrayal to potential abuse, a topic that commands serious attention. Fans were shocked, with many calling for more clarity and hoping that the two would handle their issues privately or seek help. Adding even more drama, Papoose revealed a shocking story about Christmas 2023. He alleged that Remy Ma spent the holiday with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain while he was home caring for their daughter. Papoose claimed there was a physical confrontation with Eazy, where he laid hands on him, but Eazy didn't fight back. According to Papoose, Remy begged him not to reveal the incident publicly, fearing it would damage her image. This revelation painted a picture of a deeply fractured family, with everyone caught up in a whirlwind of lies, fights, and betrayals. For many fans, the entire saga was heartbreaking. Remy Ma and Papoose were more than just a celebrity couple. They symbolized Black love, faithfulness, and resilience. Their story was inspirational, showing that love could survive prison, hardship, and the pressures of fame. But this public implosion shattered that image. With allegations flying back and forth, the couple went from role models to cautionary tales. Papoose, once praised for his loyalty, now gained sympathy as fans felt he deserved better. Meanwhile, Remy's criminal past and reputation resurfaced in discussions, complicating public perception. In the midst of this, Claressa Shields turned up the heat by challenging Remy Ma to an actual boxing match. This wasn't just for fun. It was a serious challenge to settle their beef in the ring, drawing major attention. Claressa, already a world champion boxer, announced a fight scheduled for February 2, 2025, in Flint, Michigan, and used the feud as a marketing tool. This move blurred the lines between personal beef and professional sports entertainment. Remy Ma, never one to back down, responded with more social media posts, continuing the heated exchange and hyping the potential fight. What this saga really highlights is how social media has transformed the way celebrity disputes unfold. In the past, private matters stayed private, but now, every text, emoji, and comment is dissected publicly, often in real time. This transparency can be brutal. It turns personal pain into public spectacle, and fans become judges, juries, and executioners, weighing in with opinions and sometimes harsh criticism. For Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields, this means their personal lives are under an unrelenting microscope. The stakes are high, not just for their reputations, but for their mental health and future careers. So where do we go from here? Will Remy Ma drop more evidence? Will Papoose and Claressa's relationship continue to deepen? Will the rumored boxing match actually happen? And if so, what will that mean for everyone involved? One thing is clear. This saga has permanently altered how we see Remy Ma and Papoose. Their story is no longer just one of love and loyalty, but of heartbreak, betrayal, and raw public conflict. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. If you want to keep up with all the latest updates on this story and others, be sure to hit subscribe, drop a like, and comment below your thoughts. Who do you believe? What do you think really happened? Let's talk about it. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and keep it real.